Hello and welcome to Affinity. We've got a picture here which is quite a, it's a nice grand picture, but it's a bit dull in the middle. So if we look at this area here, there's not much change from light to dark. So what can we do about that? Well, one thing you might think is, how about some curves? So I go to curves here. If I put an S curve here, that doesn't do anything here. In fact, it makes it look a bit worse. So if I reset that, now let's have a look at what the histogram is doing here. Actually, this light bit up here is going to be the sky, isn't it? So the bit we want is just down here. So let's just anchor, put 3 points in a row is usually enough to anchor this, and put the S curve just down here. Is that going to work? No, look, it's gone all sort of fairly strange up there. But what's it like down here? Is that any better? Let's turn that on and off. Now this is just looking a bit too weird, isn't it? Let's try some levels instead. Same principle here. We want to cut out the high bit there, so let's just bring down the whites here. And we do get some effects here, most notably, but this is shut out because literally it goes from black here to white there. So everything beyond here is white. So the sky's gone white. But overall, this looks a bit better in the way that it's handled that. So what we can do, we can very simply paint on the mask here. Get a paintbrush, make sure it's black. Make sure you turn the opacity fairly well up on this. Hardness is 0, so it's nice and soft at the edges, so you don't see it changing. And paint here, and we're going to paint back the sky and the upper slopes there. But you can also see down here, just for a moment, see down here, there's a bit of a bloom almost on it. So we want to paint something in there, but going back to our brush, that opacity is going to be too high because it'll make it look too weird. And so we'll go down here and we're going to paint it a bit of this, maybe make the brush a bit smaller. There we go, we're taking that bloom out. Even go down into here, where that's gone a little bit on the white side there. Get rid of that. Turn this down here. Turn the opacity up high again, and we're going to paint a little bit around here just to return that lake to how it was, so we haven't got that white bit in particular looking a bit strange. Okay, we could tidy up that edges there, but we won't for now. Now then, what else can we do? We can add a bit more contrast in here, and a way that we can do that is with the brightness and contrast. You could use curves, but this is an easy way to do it. Turn up the contrast here and turn up the brightness a little bit, so you just play with that, but mostly we're adding is contrast. And looking at this area here again, the area up there is gone a bit odd, so we'll just black, fairly high opacity, make this a bigger brush again, and just paint over that to restore what that should be, including some of that stuff up there. There you go, that's right, bring this down. We could have used the same mask, I'm not sure. Sometimes the masks are very particular to things, but that's okay there. Right, let's look at that. So that's better as well. Now what else can we do? Maybe we should do a bit in terms of colour. I've got some rather odd yellows down here. If I pick the picker up here, if you look at the colours in here, look, you've got blue is 168 is the highest, the green a bit behind, and then red somewhat further down. So you're getting a sort of bluish cyan in there. Come down to here. Now green is highest. So you've got more of a green in there, and come down to here, you can see this is different again. Now you've got green high and red behind it, so you're getting more of a yellow. So if we go to the selective color tool, to affect the cyans up here, we can say we want to change cyan, so we go to cyans and see what these do. If I turn this up and down, you can see it's changing the green, so let's look for a more natural green there. Magenta, if you turn that down you get a bit more green. Yellow, often a bit more yellow is going to work because you get a lot of yellow in natural greens. What else is there? Down here, look at this yellowy area. So let's go to the yellows and just take the yellow out of it. As we turn it down there, see this is returned now to a lot more natural colour. So there you go, that's quite a bit that we've done there. We could spend a little bit more time improving the colours here, and we could mask this out up there again if we need to, but overall you can see the approach that you can improve the contrast and colour in areas with a combination of tools. And this is certainly gone from this to this, from this to this. And again, if you see anything when you're doing that, it's always worth doing, saying, could we actually put a little bit more paint on that there, turn this right down. That's a little bit of a bloom in there, isn't it? There we go, and you can tweak it a little bit at a time, and your picture now from here to here is a lot better. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.